Hello gardening friends, welcome to Backyard Basics. I'm John Dromgoole. So watering these days, that's an important topic for the gardener. Many of us use watering cans. You know, you can get those rain barrels and maybe a 60-gallon one, something like that, and we can use that to fill our water cans because that's not a whole lot of water. But make sure when you get one that you lift it off the ground, don't just sit it on the ground. In order that you can get your water can under it, you need to have that spigot up high. So remember that, lots of folks don't do it, and then they can't get the water out of it. What we want to do is use the water conservatively with our water cans, of which there are many different types. If you've got some kids, then here's a couple of very nice ones right here. You may as well teach them now because they're going to be gardeners in the future. So teach them how to conserve water and how to water properly. But there are many high quality watering cans. You know, you ever go to the discount place and you find a watering can that doesn't cost much, and then next year you see that it's cracked, it didn't last very long. The difference between a more expensive watering can and one of those cheap ones is the thickness of the plastic. Now these guys are really nice and thick, and that's the difference. This won't crack so easily, so it costs more. So some of those other ones also don't have the balance that a good one has. Look at this one right here. It has a nice handle on it. You can grab it here and you can water this way. Some of those others just have it here, and it's very challenging to do the watering. So this is a very good can. They cost a little bit more, but they're like good high quality tools. They're going to last a lifetime. I have some of my watering cans for 20 years now. They're galvanized, they do very well. Let me show you one that's used indoors also, and this one is for your house plants or your other little collectible plants in there, maybe tillandsias or succulents when they do need water. And so this is a very nice high quality one too. And it's just a nice gentle amount of water coming out of there. Really pretty. You can water some of the other ones by taking that tip off right there. One of the other things that we might be looking for before we think about quality is, does this one work for me? And so here's one of those that has balance. Look at that balance on this thing. This is what you want to use all day. If you're going to be out there watering, you need something that has a nice balance to it. And this is a good example. And besides that, that is half full of water. So the balance stays there very nicely. The control you get then is by grabbing the handle and then working it. And it's so easy to work these things. There's something important that I want to show you right here. This is called a rose. And any of them, the plastic ones, these right here, and this is a brass rose right here. One of the neat things, people use them both ways. I've seen people using them like that, facing down, or upwards. Some of those people are me, actually. And so when you use it this way, especially with seedlings or new transplants, you have something that looks like rainwater. It goes up and gently falls. When you do it this way, the water comes out really strong and almost compacts the soil. For Backyard Basics, I'm John Dromgoole. I'll see you next time.